So I'm here today with Christine Rier from the House of Friendship, where there's a big celebration just happening on the other side of that wall. Part of what's being celebrated is the end of the 12 Days for Good. What is the 12 Days for Good?
12 Days for Good is a social campaign that we launched last year to encourage people to pay it forward. We get so much help at House of Friendship and we wanted to pay it forward, and it's an easy way for people to get involved and do good in their community.
And so where did the idea for 12 Days for Good come from?
It actually came from about 600 people. Every year we have over 600 volunteers help us at Christmas time, and we thought, what can we do to say thank you and to honor that support? And that's how we came to the 12 Days of Good idea.
And how do those people help you every year then?
They help us packing hampers. So in this building, over 4,000 food hampers would have been sorted and packed that went out to the community. They help us at turkey trucks handing out turkeys to people who receive vouchers through those hampers. They help us with the administrative side, and then also people like you helping us with 12 Days for Good.
And then, so the people who are already helping you inspired you to essentially develop a Pay It Forward campaign.
Yep.
So how did that evolve into what's now known as 12 Days for Good?
Well, we tested it about 2 years ago. We just tested the concept. We said to people that volunteer with us, what do you think? We had a really positive response. But then last year, we took it to 12 do-gooders. And that really helped launch it on the social media and made it much more of a conversation. And then this year, again, we went back to our team and said, what else can we do? And so we've included guest blog posts, which have been really successful in helping spread the word, not only what we do, but what other agencies and groups and charities do as well.
So what are you looking to have happen in the community from the do-gooders and from others?
Well, really, it is about getting involved. So however you want to get involved in the community, if it's helping a neighbor, if it's volunteering with an agency, if it's donating, if it's just kindness to someone in the community, I think there's everything. Everyone can do something. And when we do that, I think we're all much better off for it.
So how do you know if the 12 Days for Good has been a success?
Well, we look at several things. I mean, we can look at the numbers around our social media, and that certainly is very positive. We're very happy about the growth there. But more for us, we look at, is it consistent with what we're doing around our other programs and projects, and also our values? I mean, the volunteers that have helped us all these years, that's the number one thing for them, are the values of House of Friendship. And so for us, when we see that volunteers who have volunteered with us for like 15 years, that they come out today and be part of the celebration and they wear the button that says 12 Days of Good, then we know we're moving in the right direction.
Okay, do you have any other evidence from on social media or from the, because that was a big component of what you were doing
for
here.
Sure. So specifically for House of Friendship, we've seen a spike in the growth of a Facebook audience and the number of likes that we see there. We also see on Twitter this a very similar spike in growth as well. Just in the Twitter reach, for example, so on average throughout this campaign, we've been reaching 30,000 Twitter addresses.
Wow.
Right, it's just been phenomenal. And then the impressions, when you talk about Twitter impressions, it's up around 70,000. So for us, small little old House of Friendship, that's just incredible. I mean, 3 years ago, we weren't even on social media.
Yeah. So is all that benefit going back to the House of Friendship?
No, I mean, that's another thing that we see, because when we're throughout this campaign, well, all year long, but especially throughout this campaign, we really aim to share the good of our sister agencies. Because as strong as we are as a charity, that only gets you so far. For a really healthy community, you need everyone to be strong. So we're very happy to promote, and we retweet and share as much as we can about what other charities are doing. And we're really hoping that people will, once their awareness is raised, that they will act and get involved with those charities. So
and all year round, I assume.
All year round. So it's definitely not just about House of Friendship. Because again, the people who volunteer with us, they do lots in their community with other groups too, and I think it's all good.
Great. And if another organization in another community wanted to follow your lead, do you have any
advice?
advice?
For us, my advice would be, look within your organization, listen to the people with whom you work, so the volunteers in the community, reach out to them and see what is the best fit for you. The timing was great for us. That social media was perfect because our social media was just growing at the right time. So on a number of levels, this was the right fit for us, and it's been very successful, and we'll continue it. But I really think it goes back to your values and your audience and knowing them and staying with them.
And there was something else I hadn't planned on asking you, but it came up in conversation earlier. You were talking about the benefits of communications and how it indirectly supports the development goals of your organization.
House of Friendship does a lot at Christmas time, and we get a lot of support. So the challenge for us is how do we message that in a way that the community understands? And what 12 Days for Good does is it gives us a perfect envelope. It's that one messaging tool that we can wrap around everything, and it really reinforces everything that we're doing, and it makes us highly visible, and it makes us highly visible in a way that's consistent with our values. So we're not out there saying, give to us, it's all about us. We're out there saying, this is who we are, this is what we believe, this is our dream, be a part of it.
Yeah, so people see and hear the good things that you're doing, and then that's why they support you, not because you ask them to.
That's what we find.
Okay.
I find the more that we focus on communications at House of Friendship, the better our fundraising.
Great.